we all realise there's a problem and we're together.
Yes.
Like, togetherness is like...
That's power.
That's power, bro. Togetherness.
I'm not saying that you ain't doing your job or you ain't doing the right thing, but it still feels like to me it's one-sided because taking the knee's not really hurting you.
It's kicking off. Everyone's stashing bottles at the police. It's all mad. Oh shit! Oh shit!
They're blocking off the roads. They're not letting people go home.
Killed him and he's in handcuffs. Everyone's mad. Are you fucking dumb? Do you think you lot can retreat, man?
Bow! It's your boy OFFICIALLVGENERAL. Lump it, slump it. My brothers don't eat crumpets. And today I am here at Westminster Parliament. I'm here with my bro as well.
What you guys saying?
You get me? So we've come out on a good cause. Obviously Black Lives Matter. And we're here today to find out and ask people what do they think of it and their point of view of what they think. My view is obvious. Justice, yeah? That's what we want. So,
no to racism.
Yeah, no to racism. You get me? This is it. This is new. We're trying to create history today. I'm trying to give you a message of what's going on right now today. Not the news, not CNN, not Fox, not none of that. This is now LV's channel investigation thing going on, bro. We're gonna find out what's really going on. Yeah? Let's go. We now found a sister, one of our sisters, wants something to say about black. So how do you feel about today and black people and in general? Like, what do you feel like? What's making you come here today?
What's making me come here today? I'm the mother of 4 sons. I told my children to be wary of the police. I told them about all these things happening that the police do to us as young black people. During the coronavirus, which just come about last week, well, you know, the last 10 weeks, my last son, he's 18 years old. He's been stopped 10 times. He got stopped Monday gone. Yeah, he got stopped on Monday gone. Yeah, he went to buy toilet paper and the police cuffed him. You understand? The reason why I'm here because, you guess what? My life matters. My children's life matters. And my grandson's lives matter. And my granddaughters.
But yeah, there you go. This is not no gimmick jolting. And that was one of my sisters them expressing how she felt. So I hope you're taking it serious. We're right in the middle of it. If you're not here, then get here. Why have you come here today? That's the question I wanted to ask.
I've come here today because I think enough is enough and it's a time for a change. You know, for years and years we've always been mistreated. You know what I mean? The injustice, not just US, UK and US, this is US as well. Enough is enough, man. It's time for a change, man. That's what I think it is.
Off the top of that subject, how do you think now, us lot being here, and what's going to change? What do you think?
The key word is consistency, yeah? It's good doing it all now, but if we can be consistent and carry on the movement for our voices to be heard, then that's when the people up there can see us. Because they see us now, but they're thinking, nah, I think if we have consistency, then we can go far.
From a young age, I wanted to do more to spread this movement. I've been screaming Black Lives Matter from very young age. Right. Obviously, my mum's taught me a lot. My mum's told me a lot. You know, anytime I go out the house and stuff, she's always telling me about how the feds always racially profile us.
Striking awareness.
It's ain't just like a trend that will just go off after a few months. This needs to be ongoing until there is a change, a permanent change. We're out here fighting for our lives out here.
Being mixed race in this society today, yeah,
right.
It can be confusing sometimes.
Yes.
Because like my dad's white, mum's black. Both people think my dad's black, mum's white.
Right.
See what I mean? Feds look at you in the same way as any dark-skinned you. It's the same. We're all black. Look at the hair, look at the nose.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Stereotyping.
Yep. That's why I'm here today, to disprove stereotype.
Why are you here today, bro?
I'm just here to protest on behalf of I'm from East Africa.
Yeah.
I'm from a small place called Burundi. So obviously, you know, I wasn't born there. I came here as well at a young age. So I've experienced a lot of, you know, how we're treated there. It's not like at home, you know.
Yeah.
We are in a white country, but at the same time, you know, it's the only place where we can get what we want, you know, better education, stuff like that. But I feel like it's been manipulated for like people of our colour, black people, for us to be a lot harder to have companies, you know. I don't know, one place around there where there's a black man that owns his own bank. Like, I've never seen that in, you know what I mean? And shit like that. I'm just here on behalf of my boy, you know, as well. He got done by the system, he got stabbed up.
Sorry to hear that.
And you know, they want us to be against each other, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like definitely government should put something in place for strict laws. If someone from the authority does something, they need to have consequences. And I think the whole racial profiling, it just needs to be put back. Everyone commits crime or...
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, everyone makes mistakes, but with the whole community, positive black young male, they're not recognised. And it's just so nice to see today that loads of people from all different cultures and different religions and different colours, we are all one. We all are so passionate and believe in the same thing.
Our voice is powerful, so like we shouldn't stop till we get the change that we deserve. We need to finish what we started now, like no way.
Not because we're doing it now, we want to keep carrying this on till when stuff starts to change.
And people just need to remember, it's not a march for today, it's a revolution. We want change, you know, and it needs to happen. Mums are waiting at home thinking, oh, is my son safe to go out? You know, it's always them that are targeted. You just got to remember, it's a revolution.
So right now, I'm not sure what's going on. Everyone started running to one direction, so we're not trying to miss it. Black Lives Matter, and this is why we're all here today. A one nation thing, you understand? Move together, we move. Go peace!
I rather hope that today's going to be quite significant. Significant in the fact that I came yesterday and there were lots of people. Obviously, there are a lot more people today. Now, I think the importance of this day and all these demonstrations that we're having is that the police and those in government need to start listening to what the black people are saying. Not only the black people, but there's a huge representation from other cultures that are here today. What that says is that we are sick and tired of being treated like we are not human. We are human beings, and as such, we ought to be treated fairly. Today, enough is enough.
Yeah. And there you go. Another woman, another sister, another mother, another auntie. Everyone's here for the same reason, man. We've got to put a stop to it, and today we're going to try and do that. Why have you come here today, family? And what do you think can change as well?
I just come to be a part of this beautiful event, to be fair. Like, I think we got unity now. Not to say we didn't have it before, but now, do you know what I mean? You all know we're all here together. Like, it's beautiful that we're all here. We all realise there's a problem and we're together.
Yes.
Like, togetherness is like...
That's power.
That's power, bro. Togetherness. You see that we're all just here together. Like,
yes.
No one ain't fighting. No one ain't beating no one up. We're here just out of love and a joint anger of what's going on. You know what I mean? It's beautiful.
On a realist talk, yeah, fam, man come here mainly, yeah, because man feels the same way that everyone feels. Get me, the injustice, the corruption, the abuse, fam. You get me? I seen my man getting his neck cracked, my man's knees and that, you get me? I'm thinking, bro, I've been fucked up from that, you know them ones there. I want to do something, I want to be part of a greater thing, you know them ones there. Like, it's not even about black people or whatever, but it's everyone. Everyone's here united, innit? It's about unity, that's what I'm saying. It don't make no sense to me as to how like somebody else will see the colour of my skin and be like, oh, I don't like you. That's mental illness, bro. It don't make no sense. Bro, everyone's my family, you feel me? No matter where you're from, religious, sexual orientation. If you're cool, bro, you're cool. I'll vibe with you, feel me? I don't see why.
For personality, character,
you get me? You get
who
me?
you are as a
me?
person.
You get me? So that's why man's here, fam. I don't know nobody, but I've been vibing with everybody, fam. You get me? That's where the world needs to be. So I feel like everyone gathering together to do this thing will actually like propel everyone to just
to go forward and in the right direction.
Yeah, man. You get me? Because fuck this division thing. It don't make no sense to me, bro.
Because I'm black, I must be this, or I must be that, or because I'm white, or because I'm Indian, or I'm Chinese. That don't identify who I am as a person.
Nah, for real,
you haven't spoke to me. You don't know who I am.
Everyone here is like changing that though, the stereotypical thing, because bro, there's a lot of people like white people, black people, like Indian people. So it's like, look, alongside each other. No one's thinking, oh, I'm gonna rob you.
No one's doing that today. Let's carry this
on.
You
have to keep the same energy. You get
yes,
me? You get me?
Yes. There you go. Another brother in the city telling the truth, letting us know what's going on.
It says here, the witness, people who saw this happen, say, I was a witness to the incident that suffered by Mr. Junior Bennett, that's him, yeah? When he gave himself a severe electrical shock after he was ordered by his supervisor to drill a hole in a place marked within a circle of sand. I was sitting at my dining room table and happened to look out of the window, which is directly opposite Tower House garden entrance, and I saw him being thrown up in the air. The garden is now quite overgrown. We would not have been able to see the incident, but at the time it had been cut back. It was a dull winter day and simultaneously lights went out and all other electrical equipment with them. They were not repaired until 11 p.m. that night. A lot of houses in the area were affected. That's how big the electrical shock was. My daughter was with me and we did not rush out to help him as other people had got there first, and we did not feel we could do anything further to help, but they saw this. That's one witness. But there's more.
I feel like there's so many divisions and so many things that we need to really talk about. One is about race, which is a big thing. But you know, in the Bible it says that when they were looking at the 12 tribes, everyone from the Canaanites to the Philistines, the Moabites, they were all from different tribes and different religions and spoke different tongues. And the Bible said that the Israelites were there to get the promised land from these other people. So I think now it's relevant today because we now have a group of many different races and people. What this event is doing is bringing people together. So it will bring us together on all social platforms. We know that government can't do it for us anymore. It doesn't have that ability to bring everyone together. We're more divided than ever before.
Do you want to put a message out for the younger generation?
Yes, I want to say to people now that in the spirit of what is going on now, that it's not about the violence, it's not about the fighting, and it's certainly not about the protest. It's about the message that as a people we come together and know that we're stronger together than we are divided.
Today this nice officer's got something to say about black people.
I love black people. They have got the same rights as every individual, and it makes no difference about colour or skin. As long as people like today come here and support your movement properly, which I'm happy to say most people have today.
And is it okay for you to take a bow with me, officer?
Unfortunately, I can't.
And why?
because while we're in a public order situation, taking a knee distracts us from what we're supposed to be doing.
Say if another guy's there with you, then an officer's watching over you.
Honestly, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
No, because I'm here to do a role today.
I understand that,
which is
officer.
to allow you, everyone here,
To allow me or everyone?
Everyone.
Okay.
Everyone here to protest peacefully, and I'll happily do that role.
That's
if
fine.
I was not in uniform, then that's a different matter.
Okay, no, I understand that.
Because the uniform can't be used as a political
Okay,
method.
so the uniform is what defines you?
No, I define me.
Right, and I want you to bow with me.
No, I'm not going to do that, sir, because when it comes to my personal beliefs, that's for me to do in my
So
own
do you agree
private
with this?
time.
Do you believe that there should be a change for black people? Do you believe that there's a lot of racism going on in this world, and do you believe that there will be a change?
I hope there is a change, and yes, I do believe there is a lot of racism still that needs to be sorted.
I'm not saying that you ain't doing your job or you ain't doing the right thing, but it still feels like to me it's one-sided, because taking a knee is not really hurting you.
It's not hurting me personally.
And that will show me that you're with us.
But no, it doesn't.
Just by taking a one knee is not going to hurt you.
I've already explained why I'm not going to do that. All right. I would say if I was here on a personal front, I would do it. But I'm not here. I'm here as part of a uniform, which is non-political.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I respect your rights.
All right.
That's the realness of it. Didn't want to take the knee. It's fine. Doesn't need to. But like he said, he's hoping that it all works out and it changes for all of us as well. But I would have loved him to take that knee. What do you think this movement's going to do for us as a nation, blood?
I don't really know, to be totally honest with you, but nothing ain't going to change unless we all take it upon ourselves as individuals to make a difference. It's not just about a photo op or just about marching and them thing then. You know what I'm saying? You have to take it upon yourself to actively do things that are going to make a difference.
Yes.
And wherever it may be. But like I'm trying to say, you just have to just be self-conscious of it and be aware and understand that even when the marches and the protests stop, this is still live.
Yes.
We have to still keep it
Don't
going.
die. Do you understand?
Just have to just do whatever we
Yeah,
do what
and
we
do
can.
what we can. Yeah.
And be self-aware of what's going on.
Exactly. And I rate that, family.
I think we just need to educate ourselves and try and use our experience to guide the next generation.
Yes.
It's a collective effort. It's beyond today.
Yes.
It's about every person going away and what's in your circle of influence. If you've got influence over kids, if you've got influence over the youth them in your area, if you've got influence over the people them in your workplace,
wake them
you've
up.
got influence over the people on the road, you've got to use your influence. The protest has been effective because whether you look at the States or here, little things are changing.
Yes.
So people are protesting, it's got them 4 murderous police officers in jail.
Lock
You
up.
see what I'm saying? People are protesting, it's got some big corporations to put money down and say, boom, like Nike saying we're putting 100 million behind this, Jordan saying we're putting 100 million behind this.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Sony is saying we're putting 100 million. So without the protest, these things ain't happen. So
Yes.
it might feel like it's not so much now, but it's happening. Us as black people and everyone who's pro-black, we just need to come together and just be more organised.
Yeah, man.
It's about being realistic as well. It's not about saying, oh yeah, we want the world to change tomorrow. It's about the priority now, right now. What's the highest order of change? That's what we want right now. And then we work on the other things. So many people are saying, coming and saying, oh yeah, but we want this, yeah, but black on black crime. All of that stuff, that's not the battle right now. The
We want
battle right
equality,
now
blood.
is stop killing us.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man.
Yeah. We come from the real side of the waters. The same way I come at you up now is how I'll be every day, all day, every day when you see me, blood. No, they don't change. I'm not changing for no one, blood. Be myself. And I'm definitely proud to be black. Remember that.
So it's kicking off now. So I know what Els's channel. Els is gone. I don't know where he is, and we gotta find him. It's kicking off. Everyone's stashing bottles at the police. It's all mad. What's happening? Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. This is mad. Stop! Calm. Move! Calm! Oh shit! Oh shit!
This is actually fucking nuts.
This is mad, saying him in a joke. Boxed in, but obviously if we go down there, we're gonna get boxed in. There's people running from down that end.
I'm ready to get out of here, fam. That was so crazy. You gotta stay vigilant, though.
Man, I can't move from this spot.
Killed him and he's in handcuffs.
Yeah?
Everyone's mad. Are you fucking dumb? Do you think you lot can retreat, man? Are you not fucking... Hey, mate, listen, you lot need to... Forest to behave yourself. Behave yourself, man. What?
Two police running at us. I said, huh?
You see what I'm saying? Justice. That's another message. Right about now, I can't even explain this, fam. It's just, everything right now is just a madness. Got no control over what's happening. Police have provoked the situation and it's just got out of control, innit? They're blocking off the roads, they're not letting people go home. I've been trying to get home for the last 2 hours and I still can't move out of this area where I am. Now seeing a different side, what was good earlier, it's now becoming a bit of a madness. Like I said, I don't know. The police are obviously aggravated by something. No one's got no weapons, so I don't know why they're enforcing all this. Man's here today to talk about what happened last week Sunday at the protest. Went up there, my 2 nephews for experience. So they need to know, obviously, this is a moment for us black people. We're protesting for our rights, our justice. We don't think what's going on in this world is right, and we're trying to put ourselves out there on the line, even though there may be corona still surfing. There's a theory in all of this, do you get me? But the point I'm trying to make here is, I'm trying to give you a story of what I went through and how I feel about the whole situation. Leave the house, I've got my 3 nephews with me. Obviously, I'm the oldest, so I've got to stay on protection mode of them. So boom, journey, man's on my way there, boom, trains, boom, they're not letting us walk through normal, even though it's a protest. They're telling us to pay, so we have to pay. We pay. Chatted to a few faces, clocking a few people, had a chat with Storm, spiritual movement, Powers, big him up for that. The black woman was chatting the realness, tears in her eyes, I felt her. Even at the start, my brethren's mum, she was chatting the deepest as well. This is real life things, blood. Everyone is fighting for their race right now, blood. We're not on any of the violence thing. We're not after no violence here, fam. Everyone was doing a good movement. Was protesting for a good move, yeah? Off of the back of that now, man's dashing shit. Of course the youngers are gonna get gassed. Silliness. Man, them can't school everybody, you know. We can only school a few. And it's up to us adults, us older ones, to show the youngers. Now, blood, we're trying to do a good movement with words. Our words are powerful now. They were on corners of the roads, yeah? But this bit here was the King Charles Sutton Road or something. Anyway, in that path there, there's like 3 little sections. Blood, I was on the other side. I don't even know how I got over there. And I started doing journalist report for them. I was on one of their reporter things and the brother sent it back to me still. I've got it. So look, I'm on the other side of the wall, yeah? I don't know how I got on the other side, but if you look over there, all us people, we're fighting for is justice right now, yeah? And we ain't getting it. They've provoked something, which I saw. I don't know how I've got through the wall, but I have. I'm over this side and everyone's on the other side. All we want is justice. They're bringing more police down, which you can see now. There's many more coming. People getting hurt. There's bottles being thrown. There's fireworks going off. I don't know what's going on right now, but all I'm going to say to you guys is, please, all we ask for is justice. This is what it needs to come down to. Is this what it is? This is what you want from us? We want justice. That's all we're asking for. Getting darker. Now the feds are getting more numbered up because it's dark. They're sectioning it off. They were doing some mad formation, but I could see it. The feds are all doing a madness around the corner. I'm on the other side. Shit's going on. Rah, rah, rah. Bottles smashed. Flares getting dashed. People shouting. Protect your people. Stand up for your right. Justice. I'm hearing a madness, blood. People are getting wrapped up now. They're just nicking anyone. Feds just do the madness. Yeah, there is still little things here and there. People throwing shit and stupidness. Not good. I don't agree with it. The moral of this whole thing is, yeah, we're just trying to get justice, fam. And if you lot could just go along with that. And even the officer, when I spoke to the officer, oh my God, my man couldn't take a knee because he said he's in his uniform. I said, does the uniform define you? And he said, no. So I said, oh, well, take a bow then. Because you're obviously saying you believe what's going on, what we're doing is right move. And you have black people, you're not racist, you know black people and you're friends with them. But tell me what you lot think when you see this. That's what I thought. This was me just letting you lot know, filling you in with what's going on. Big up Kai as well for helping man out and film behind the scenes and that with man. I'm going back there on Saturday for the right reason. Like I said, I'm going there to protest, to get justice and equal rights like everyone else. So anyway, I've been your boy LV General. I'm over and out, rude boy. Lump it, slump it. My brothers don't eat crumpets. Make sure you stay tuned. It's part 2's coming, innit? Love.
Clock views me want out of this bomber. You hear me? I hear me. I big up Fanatics as well, yeah? You done know.